Initially, Labour Zionism saw settling Palestine through the lens of we have to be assimilated somewhere, and the only way to do this is through setting up our own state. However, the Likud party is much more interested in this biblical claim. This was always a thing, and people knew that they had a historical link because it's undeniable that Jewish history is in the land. However, Likud are much more interested in that. The first Likud Prime Minister, Menachem Begin, never referred to the West Bank as the West Bank, choosing specifically Judea and Samaria, the biblical name, because that's probably where the historical kingdom of Judea was. And so they are much more interested in this biblical claim. However, a lot of Jewish people feel that they're indigenous to the land, and I've actually said before that I don't think Jewish people are indigenous to the land, and that's not to deny any of the link to the land, but what I would say is more, I don't believe that this claim constitutes the right to settle Palestine. I believe that ultimately this is something that happened 2,000 years ago, and this doesn't mean that Palestinians should be displaced in the here and now, because fundamentally that is what happened. There was a Jewish community in Palestine. I believe it was about 24,000 people in 1882. It may have been slightly earlier. However, the thing is that the European Zionists who came, they created something different. It's a European settler colonial project. But this link to the land is very important for Jewish people. And I, of course, appreciate it and understand it. Because, you can see the history. If you look at Israel, it's a very special place to all of the Abrahamic religions, not just Jewish people. But obviously, Jewish people have a very special link to that land as well.